What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Body game is a way of life. I don't know if I did a video with that title, but I was just thinking about that this morning because it's raining out here, man. You know, it's raining, but I still had to go to the gym. Though I could work out in my garage. Stay tuned for seeing that. Anyway, yeah, I was going to the gym, man. I thought about something, right? Because, since it wasn't raining as bad when I got out my car. But, I just tried it from where I was in the parking lot. I ain't parked close to the door. I tried it from where I was without breathing hard. And I'm thinking, now, you got some people, some dudes who ain't seen my entire body thinking I'm bullshitting about working out. To me, they stupid and they wetting their pants if they saw me in person. But here's the thing though, right? Even at my age, I can still move with the youngins, I can still move with the best of them. And don't let me be on a football field with them. Oh, man. Man, I miss playing football. If I had some time, I would play in some football league. If I had time. But I'm usually just so busy, period. Maybe I'll try anyway. I don't know. Find something around here. Play that linebacker. Could play that safety and stuff. Because my speed hasn't really diminished too much. Ain't as fast as I was when I was like in my 20s, of course, but probably faster than most people out here. Yeah, it's those good genes and everything. Yeah, my father was like running track still in his 50s. He's 83 now. Hold on. Let me... This weather. Yeah. But yeah, I was just thinking about that though. Because I'm gonna tell you what. Of course body game is known for attracting women and shit, but you can't just really get into it just for that. That's really a fringe benefit, really, because I told y'all, when I first got into body game myself, it wasn't to get women, because, shit, I was getting women beforehand, so I was like, oh, okay. And even then, I had a pretty good body build, but it wasn't, like super and everything, I had to get into, and really, the only reason I was getting into, like, the running and bodyweight exercises, it was for a job, federal job. And that's all y'all need to know about that. But let's just say that job has, you got to pass a strict physical exam, like physical training and everything. Yeah. In fact, here's a couple pictures from when I was doing. I've shared them before, but here you go again. Pow. So yeah, but even then, weight has gone up and down, but pretty consistent about staying in pretty decent shape. Pretty consistent. Perfect shape? No, but only way to do that is you pretty much that has to be pretty much your job. And you gotta be eating strictly and everything. I'm gonna get into eating in a bit too. But it's just a life, it's not just something you do, it's just get some women and that's it. Because one, if you talk about the women part, if you get a woman, you got a nice body, you get a woman because of it, it's your bait. You pretty much got to maintain it. So that's just for the women and everything, right? That's just for the women. Let's see. I got a message. One of my bills was paid. Oh, for my Money Matters people. Sometimes set up automatic payments. Sometimes, depends. But just keep track of them. But make sure you keep your shit paid. It seems basic, but so many people out here getting messed up because they're not keeping this shit paid. That's a quick Money Matters thing. A link for it is in the description box if you like scroll down through my numerous links. But anyway, yeah, but body game, it's, you know, more, you know, you get women, but it's more to it, man. It's about your health and everything, man. You know, it's about your health. In fact, when I get home today, I'm gonna make a drink with cucumbers and pineapples. Now, numerous people have said, and I personally experienced, that's good for keeping your colon clean. Let me get into that. I always got so much stuff to get into, then don't get into it. But let me just get into that right now. A big part of body game is just eating well. You know? Like, I'm not saying go vegan. And there are vegan athletes and everything and like that. And that's good. But some of us, you know, I still like a steak. I definitely like some buffalo wings. But if regardless, because even being vegan, man, you still got to keep your stuff cleaned out. Technically, beer and cheese fries are vegan. Well, not the cheese part, but the potatoes. Because actually, true vegans don't even eat dairy. That's vegetarian territory if you eat dairy. And no, eating fish doesn't count as being vegetarian either. Any type of meat. But here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. Keep your colon clean. Keep your colon clean. Make sure you're taking a good shit, man. See, a lot of people, that's why you got some of those, like some teas, some herbs and stuff, and they say, hey, you'll lose 7 pounds in one day. Oh, well. Actually, there's some stuff say you could drop something in one day. But like a week or something, like real quick. No, all you doing is shitting. Because people are walking around. People honestly are walking around full of shit. Because when you eat all that food, a lot of people, you know, they ain't taking a good dump. I remember this dude. I met this dude. Now, when I met him, I thought he's in his 20s. But he was like 49. And he was older than me. Let's see, now he got to be in his 60s, maybe 70s. But he said you need to take a shit after every time you eat. If you don't, you're constipated. A lot of dudes, they think they might have that belly on them and everything. They're walking around full of shit. You know. And sometimes just take something. Now, some people, they'll get an actual colon cleanse and all of that. That's cool. That's cool. But I had a colon cleanse one time. You know, rather just get some prune juice, you know. But that's part of body game, man. Just being healthy and everything, too. And let's bring that back around to women, because most guys want to know about getting women. One thing they look for in a guy, he got to look physically healthy. That's going to do something for him, you know. Look like he can pick up some stuff. He ain't about just you know, the physique and everything. Because honestly, though, it takes a lot to get that, like, even close to that fitness physique or fitness model physique. It takes a whole lot. So it's not like a simple thing. It really ain't. It really ain't. But you still need to be in the best shape for yourself. You know what I mean? You need to be in the best shape for yourself, and not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. You know, especially the foods. Like, no matter what you eat, make sure you get a lot of fruits and vegetables. You gotta eat those veggies, yo. Get those fruits and vegetables. You know, and especially as a man, get some of that leafy stuff. And also, eat plenty of nuts. Eat plenty of, like, almonds, cashews, and stuff like that. Now, don't go overboard in them, right? And I'll get to that weight thing in a second. Because one thing with almonds and stuff like that, they'll put on some calories. So don't go crazy and eat a lot. But even then, as far as your weight, you can have two men both weigh 250. But one will look grossly obese, and the other one will be like totally cut and everything, you know. because muscle weighs just as much as fat. So one of the things you want to look at there is don't get caught up in the numbers so much. Don't get caught up in the numbers so much. And honestly, not even with that body fat thing, unless you can like measure it properly. Because a lot of times people, you got to measure it and you could be tight right there. Like me, I can't measure my body fat with calipers that easily. Because if you measure around your chest, that's real tight for me. And especially around my thighs. Best place I can get some stuff is around the stomach. And the stomach is actually, let me tell y'all what with the stomach. That changes depending on what you eat. Because that's why, and I've said this before, that's why if you look at like those movie stars and stuff like that in those superhero movies, like Henry Cavill talked about this when he was playing Superman. You know, they be filming scenes and yeah, they got the abs showing, all of that, but he hadn't had anything to eat or drink. That's one thing they'll say. There's several have said that. Because you got to cut like crazy, and a big part of it is not eating and stuff. You know, not drinking anything. Because what they'll do with them is they'll cut their calories severely, and then you know, when they filming something in the morning, they hadn't had anything to drink, they dehydrated and shit. So don't get too caught up into that. As long as it's not like just crazy, you know? As long as it's not just crazy, you know? That's realistic. That is realistic. And even being cut. Because some of, I'm going to tell you something with body game too. Like it or not, genetics are in there. Like it or not, genetics are in there. Now, they say, you know, the thing is, you know, people might want something, but they're only going to go so far genetically. Just maximize what you got and be good with it. Oh, and real quick, sometimes people be talking about, like, bodybuilding or taking performance-enhancing drugs. One thing that annoys me, people automatically think someone's taking a performance-enhancing drug. Or if they, like, put on some muscle or something like that. And once again, that depends on genetics and everything. And really, even then, the most that does is just give you a boost of energy. You still got to work out. Someone can take steroids or whatever, but if they don't work out, there's not going to be any change. And how they stay still with all that extra energy coursing through them, hey, that's beyond me. But they still got to, you know, they still got to do the work. And that's all that really does. But even in doing that work, though, man, that's just a lifestyle, man. That's just a lifestyle. You got to commit to that for life. Like me, I'm committed to body game for life. I'm always going to do something. I'm always going to do something. Now, am I going to go hard out like some bodybuilder or some fitness model or something? Man, give me some money, I will. Like, y'all remember that show that was on Netflix, Physical 100 out of South Korea? Where they had people, all of them, like, had different body builds and everything. But all of them were, you know, something physical. And it's ironic, the man who won it, and even the men in the final four of it, you know, they weren't, none of them was super cut. They were big, but, you know, had different body builds and everything. But I was thinking about that, because remember when it first came out, I was talking about it. I said, you know what, if when I hear something about them having it in the United States, you know, they will, I'm going to try out for it. I say, Rom, you old, how you going to try out for it? Like I said, you haven't seen my full body. You have no idea about what I'm capable of. And I ain't saying I'll make the final 100. I'm going to try it just for my own edification. If they have it. Just for my own edification. I'll probably be one of those stories they have on there. Hey, it's 58, or by the time they come with it, probably be 59, shit, maybe 60. This man be on there doing some stuff. Oh, he trying. And I'm saying I'm just doing it to challenge myself. I mean, I wouldn't just show up, though. That give me a reason to train. And in fact, I'm training now just for the beach in San Diego in August. Just for the beach in San Diego in August. So, and that's something to do. Because that's the only thing with sometimes with training though. You know, sometimes that's the one thing with training. You gotta, it's hard to just, it really is. Even though I say it's for life, sometimes it's hard. You get in the same routine and everything. And, you know, I'm not trying to get any, like, bigger or anything. I mean, I could. But I'll go up and down just to change up, you know. I'll go up and down just to change up, man, because it can get boring. It can get boring. But then one of the things you do is just change up your routine, change up how you do something. You know, go with a new routine or something like that. You know, even get a personal trainer to have you show you some shit. Because that's the thing. You gotta hit your body a certain way, because after a while your body get used to it. Because I'm finding with some things, like some weights, I don't even break a sweat. I gotta like do like multiple reps or something. Like today I was doing a superset for lifting. I call it the 5 course. I had to do 3 supersets. I didn't start sweating until I was coming to my last few reps on the 3rd rep. Oh man. I didn't even start. I was like, wait a minute. I just did basically 50 straight reps once, and it was like, nothing. No sweat, nothing. We would catch more of a sweat, like, you know. Well, I am not gonna be gross for this. Yeah. I ain't gonna be gross for this. And that light changed quick. God damn. Anyway, so I ain't gonna be gross for this. But you know, I just wasn't even sweating and stuff. But you know, one of the things with that is your body just get used to it. You know, I'm used to putting up like a certain amount of weight. It could be even heavier weight, and it's just like the body's like, yeah, let me know when you want to do something. But that's another reason to change up and just do different things. So, and you know, it's still part of life, because your body, the body is the vehicle to even get through life. Reason why I'm able to do so many videos, go hiking with my sons, you know, go from 0 to 100. You know, be able to be ready to defend myself or someone else in less than a second. Well, you just got the body for it, you know? Just got the body for it. And then I could just do different things, you know? Because I remember I said the other week, if I had time, I'd get a job at a warehouse and stuff just to do the work. Just to do the work. If I had time. I don't have the time, man. Yeah, I got all these platforms and stuff I got to make videos for, so I was like, shit, it takes some time. But even then, one of the things I do, like, wow, because, you know, when I'm editing the videos, it actually converting on my laptop and everything once I went through it. I might do some reps or something, because like I said, I got some stuff at home. You know, I don't have to leave my garage if I don't have to. Like I said, look for something next week. Look for something next week. Because it's, you know, you just want to be in that position. You know, like I said, body game is for life, for lifestyle, moving around and everything. Because I'm going to do, you know, and this is for any man. It's not even just about getting a woman, but men, you know, men, we built to be warriors. We built to be hunters, you know. You know, a big problem is I really think, honestly, and I'm using the word think because I don't know for sure. I had to do some serious research. I think a major issue with relationships now is people letting themselves get too out of shape. Seriously. Not saying they gotta be perfect, because nobody's perfect, but shit. You know, like men need to, at a minimum, should, you know, get that roughneck look like they can do some physical work. You know, that blue collar, like construction worker type of person, some dude who look like he like moves around for his living. And women need to have a decent shape. Yeah, they can have a little bit of weight on them or something, but the more they have a shape, whether they petite or even if they big girls, the better. And I really think a big problem with the relationship thing is people just not physically attracted to each other. And I don't mean just their face, I mean their whole body. Because relationships have gradually gotten worse, have actually gotten worse as this country became more obese. Seriously. So it's like, and like I said, right now that's just speculation. I have to do some serious research, see if anybody else has researched that. Because y'all know me, I talk about what I've experienced, what I've seen up close, with authority. If I'm not sure about something, I'm thinking. So let me get back into it. I'll get back with y'all when I get some loose time. I'll see if anybody's done any more formal studies on that. But the thing is really should be more about the health anyway. Not even just getting a mate, but just more about health, more about power. Like for men, I'm gonna tell you what. When you, like, okay, just on lifting, and this is from personal experience. Any other men have experienced this, tell me how you felt. But when you can throw up, when you know you can throw up some weight, like when I know I can throw up or pick up like 230, you know, when you know you can pick that up, when you know you can move someone around physically, when you know you can physically handle yourself no matter where you go. When you know you can body slam somebody. When you know you can physically work. Like you can move through this world with physical authority. It changes, it gives off a vibe of just strength and power. Just pure power. Indeed, in many cultures, the men who ran shit, they weren't scrawny or anything like that. They were specimens. They were specimens and everything. Now, I know people will say shit's different now, but I don't know. It's getting rough out here now. It's getting rough out here. It's getting crazy. Especially you see some of these videos, you know. And just having a gun, you know, you might not be in a position to use it. And even then, shoot, you still gotta have some control, because you get that adrenaline pumping and everything. You know, you might be too nervous, you know, because if you holding a gun, you in the middle of a firefight or something. You know, yeah, it look cool on TV, but you gotta be cool and calm. You know, body game can help with that. So even using a gun and everything. And plus, guns got kickbacks, man. It ain't like it is on TV and shit. They got kickbacks, so you gotta have strength just to hold that. Because even when you shoot a gun, you still gonna feel something. You still gonna feel something. You know, you shooting even if an AR-15. You know, you gotta have it back here. You gotta handle that kickback. You know, so you know, you see, you know, you just gotta have that strength, and that's how it has to be. I'm gonna tell you what, one of the things that probably need to happen, like more, not just men, but boys out here just need to engage in physical activity. See, that's one difference too between now and back in the day. Everybody played sports or something. Everybody, even if they weren't on the school team, they could play something. We stayed just busier. We just stayed more active. Shoot, if you're just going outside playing, riding your bike, everything, that's a big difference. You know, hanging out, doing physical shit, climbing shit. That's something for life. You know? That's something for life. And you want to keep doing that. You know, guarantee. And then if you're doing something, just get into sports, or it could be lifting, sports, martial arts. You're developing discipline. And discipline, you can use it in every area. I've talked before, you know, just being a team captain in sports. Shoot. Come on. What the fuck, motherfucker? Take your motherfucking ass over. Driving ass motherfucker, look to your side. About to be some road rage out in this motherfucker. You know, one thing's, when I get my next car, it's gonna have like one of those side motion detectors. I think every car, that should be like mandatory for any cars now. Because I think I was in that person's blind spot. But anyway, though. Anyway, yeah, it's for life. Body game for life. A way of life. You know? Gives you that power. Gives you the ability to do. Shoot. For the metaphysicians, it's the root of the tree of life. Yeah. But anyway, though, I'm gonna go in here. I gotta get my lunch for the day. Get my lunch for the day. Ain't eating that much. Like I said, getting ready for the beach. Getting ready for the beach. And then I gotta find something else. Gotta find another little goal. Because like I said, like I meant what I said, you can get bored. And that's something too, man. If you're working out, just find, you can have small goals. Not necessarily like weight goals. Like it could be to lift 300. You know, it could be to run, you know. It could be running at a certain speed. I don't know. It could be losing weight, could be putting on weight. Always have a goal. Like men who are goal-orientated, you get stuff done. And actually, that's needed for men anyway, because our nature is to go in a direction, have a goal for something, and then accomplish the goal. So, anyway, though, that's all I got for today. Still drizzling out, so I don't have to run across the parking lot to the store. I can just walk very fast. Anyway, y'all have a good day today. Peace and blessings.